Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Play Slay the Spire. It's always an interesting time when you have to play the ironclad character who I used to love. Is it just me, or is he getting even physically smaller? As if to signal to my lizard brain that he's diminutive and unworthy of success. Well, I say, sucks to that. Today's the day we ascend. I'll take two transformations. Sword Boomerang and Iron Wave, both of which I like. I don't dislike the idea of being aggressive early, but I also like question marks early. So you see, it's a whole rigmarole with the ironclad. One thing, and we probably would have done this differently if I noticed I had Bash in hand, so let's just remember, take a brief moment to think about what we're doing before we do it. I will take an Infernal Blade. A free attack per fight, once it gets upgraded, is pretty solid stuff. 24. If I hit you for 8, this will hit you for another 10. Well, I think we'll go yaw, and yaw, and yaw. I think it's okay to draw a daze. Luckily, we don't have to worry about it. So at least this is still 6 damage. It's not like we could do... Well, I mean, if we wanted to, and to be honest, I think I do. Well, we still end up taking 4 damage. You know what? That was definitely not worth it. Again, maybe consider slowing your roll. I will take an uppercut. I was reading some advice on the Slay the Spire subreddit. I don't like this one elite path. I'll just level with you, so I don't think I'm going to take the gold. Instead, we'll go for the slightly more aggressive path. We've added enough attacks, I feel relatively okay about cutting a strike. But the advice on the Slay the Spire subreddit was, in the early game, don't be shy about adding cards. And we've been hinting at this for a while. In the early game, don't be shy about adding cards, because almost everything you add is going to be substantially better than, a basic strike or defend. Then, and it was kind of like a truism, I guess, but they were like, on the second floor, focus on adding a little bit more defense, and on the third floor, focus on refining your deck for, to come to terms with what you really need. So I kind of am following that advice through to what I consider to be his logical conclusion. Let's be very aggressive, fight elites on the first floor, get more conservative probably on the second floor, and see how it looks. Early Lantern? Sure. I do like Flex, but I think we need to rebalance our deck a little bit with a Ghostly Armor, in my opinion. And, dude, to be honest, what does being aggressive mean? It's going to mean that I upgrade Uppercut because it gets so much better. But originally I was going to lead in there and say that... I mean, I can't. I will die if we do that. I was gonna say we're gonna go for a transformation on another strike. So I do want to fight this elite. We'll see how it looks, but I'm planning on fighting that elite. So we'll rest. The elite is gonna have less HP. We do need to see who our boss is. Oh, it's the perfect boss to have a little less HP to go in on. So that's so far so good. Dude, an early Immolate is so disgustingly strong. And if we end up fighting the obelisks, we basically win by drawing Immolate twice. So, pretty reasonably good optics on that one. I don't mind drawing a daze. We'll play Ghostly Armor just to make sure that we don't... Are we okay taking 9 damage? I think we are, but we could have used the potion. There's our daze. 21 damage, Sword Boomerang, happy. 37 HP is fine. Let's get rid of the weakness and hold Fear. And I'll add another Iron Wave. I think it's a card I'm very rarely sad to draw. Early, we got the energy. Let's try for an Immolate as well. Didn't get it, but that's fine. Uppercut's already strong. Iron Wave is 12 damage. Sorry, Sword Boomerang's 12 damage. Strike for another 9. Thank God for weakness. We'll Hemokinesis him for sure. It's just this Hemokinesis. If we can kill him next turn, it's been a dream come true. And he is dead. Dreamcatcher. I don't like it at all. I'll add an Impervious as like a get out of jail free card. 30 HP on this guy. I'm gonna tell you, right out of the gate, we're gonna live or die right here, which are the only two options forever. But how do we beat him? You beat him by playing Vulnerability, by playing Weakness, and by playing Immolate. But you're gonna get a lot of burns in your hand. There's no doubt about that. Oh my god, a free bludgeon added to the deck. Sign me up and then draw it immediately, please. We didn't draw it immediately. I'm not going to play Impervious here. We're basically just gonna fight him like it's a heavyweight knockout. 48 or... Wouldn't this be 42? Yeah. I'd rather do 42 and block. Sorry, Bludgeon. Still happy to have you. I think that's just a better outcome in that situation. Uppercut is doubtlessly what you want. Sword Boomerang gets in there, and then, please God, Immolates or Bludgeons. I ask you again, Immolates or Bludgeons? Oh, lordy. Okay, can we kill him? Almost certainly not. I ask you again, any attacks under the sun, please? Oh, let's go. Okay. So first floor, reasonably successful. Dude, it bums me out. It's a tough choice. Do we have a cat that would like to come in? No, we do not. We definitely, I mean, a second Immolate is too much, I think. But it would make floor fights probably very easy. Limit Break just doesn't do anything for us yet. So do you go Fiend Fire? To exhaust garbage out of your hand? I don't know, man. It's very tough. I guess here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take Limit Break. I think we would use the energy. I'm taking Limit Break, and I'm going to look for flexes at the very least. Now, I think I want to try to fight multiple elites. And the safest path is... it doesn't exist. It's like this path, okay, there's 3 elites that you have to fight and then more combat. Possibly 4 if you're into that. This path is like, okay, there's 2 close together. I mean, if you cut them down pretty quick, that one's not so bad. So we'll try there, and at least we can pivot off of that if it looks like it's going to go horribly. Honestly, let's get rid of your artifact nonsense here. 5 energy turn 1 is something we want to take advantage of. It's tough to not play Impervious there, but I don't know. Seemed okay to me. No reason to play or not play it. This is kind of why we were waiting on Impervious. But can we just kill him? 13 plus, so we can do 41 damage. That's hilarious. Alternatively, 9 plus 5, we do 14, 42 damage. Hold on, let's make sure this math adds up. Pretty lucky. Yeah, we need flex in order to make Limit Break work. Now we can make it work with a like a Panacea. Immolate will be fine here, please. Well, we'll try Dropkick plus Bash. At least we took one of them out. And he'll die on an Immolate as well. Which we don't have, by the way, but... what do you... literally in my head I was like, what do you not play? Tough choice. How about not playing the card that does nothing for you? We're only taking 3. Another 12 damage coming out, but... so Immolate's good. And we could just draw it again immediately. I think I like Iron Wave Defend, so that we only take 2 damage. Wow, it's a bad draw, let's put it that way. I beg you. Hit me with that Immolate. Oh, they've done it. Could be worse. 50 HP, Explosive Potion. What have we needed in this deck so far? We've needed Immolate to show up as often as possible. So we're going to take a Headbutt. I think I'm going to heal for 15. Just so that we're ready for this first elite. Give me an Evolve. Give me a Shrug. Remove a basic strike. Yeah. Okay. I feel like I don't really like Whirlwind that much here. But if we do end up getting Strength, we'll be happy to have it. I'm going to be conservative on this in the hopes of being able to fight both of these elites. I love how these guys start weaker as well. That is comical. Just to make things safe. You know, it's not a strong play, but can live with it. 33 damage. Easy. Uppercut takes you down to 24. We go to 18. It's not so bad. And we should be able to get in there next turn with something. Infernal Blade. Searing Blow. Yuck. By the way, maybe we shouldn't be playing Limit Break just to exhaust it. Probably a reasonable chance it would be better later. So we want, I think, a Headbutt, bring back Immolate, and then an Iron Wave. And to be honest, I do kind of want to Whirlwind. But actually, I think let his shield do whatever it does and put the bash on this guy. Hope you draw another good attack. We got him in a couple of turns at worst. Flex. Immolate. Headbutt. Wow, lucky us. Okay. So, first elite, we grew stronger. And we got question card. Rupture gives you strength when you take damage from a burn. So we're gonna take it, and no promises. Oh no. Okay, we could pivot if we have to. Honestly, we're taking no damage, just hit them all for 10. We might be able to fight both elites here. Keep in mind, we do have Immolate. So Immolate plus Headbutt against all these enemies might be able to get us there. Not these enemies specifically, I just mean enemies in general. But we're going to take like so much damage on this turn. I mean, it's pretty simple. You need to put up block of some variety. If I thought there was like, how am I going to kill you? 5 plus 13 does not get us there. So we know Immolate's going to come around. I actually think we just block. We should have hit you, actually, for waiting on Immolate, but... and there it is. You know, if I were a smarter man, I would have popped Flex there, and then you would probably be dead. But I am a dumber man, so here we are. This is a cowardice escape moment. But I'm willing to take a chance. What do we want? We're not going to play Rupture first, I'll tell you that. What we're going to do is get this guy. And we're just waiting / hoping to draw Immolate as soon as possible. Oh my god, they've done it. Okay, so all of this has gone according to plan somehow. Wait, do we actually have the dream? We actually got to keep some of our strength gain from Limit Break. Gremlin Horn is just okay, but still. I still think you like an armaments. Call me old-fashioned, fuddy-duddy, other such pejoratives. Can never become frail seems extremely good. Now, where the heck were we going? Armaments is usually a good first target. We would like free Rupture. Dude, take Dreamcatcher, please. Triples the chance of receiving rare cards as rewards. I'd really like to take next to no damage. The way that we do that is via this. And the Evolve protects us from our own burn. I mean, you're definitely going to body slam. The only question... Dude, do you think we can get the kill? 13 takes you down to 30. So, oh, it'll definitely get the kill. Very, very hard to not do that then. Is this a he's doing it moment? Like, are we actually, for once, getting out ahead of this? Are we having an okay run as the Ironclad? I can't tell yet. I will tell you one thing. We lack scaling. I really like Infernal Blade. I'm gonna take Infernal Blade first. The lack of scaling is... It makes me wonder how we're gonna beat a boss. Let's make sure we get Flex next turn. So we'll draw first. Extremely unfortunate. Because we want Flex to hit Limit Break, but... One way that we could avoid... Yeah, we have to play this first. One way that we could scale is we make sure we only play Limit Break after it gets hit by armaments, because we're presumably going to have to rest here. I just wonder, I guess, if that actually gives us enough. Because we have to hit it with Flex on almost every turn, at least the first turn. For now, though, it looks like we will at least live to our second floor. Or to our second floor boss, I should say. Who's the boss? I think we're best off dumping the Thorns for a skill potion, but it's very, very close. And even though Shockwave can be decent, I don't know. Feel like I'm content where we sit. This is where things are going to get interesting. We got the Shockwave for free. Who's laughing now? We want to see if we can Rupture. We didn't. I'll still play Hemokinesis. And I'll bring it back. And actually, we probably want to Shrug next turn, but it's not a terrible start. And now Rupture can work with Limit Break to get us somewhere. So we'll Armaments. Rupture. Infernal Blade. Sever Soul. Don't really want to lose Impervious, so we're going to say no to that, unless... I mean, I hate to say it. What about this? It's not incredible, but it'll work. Might be a little bit of a premature shot on... oh, I need Immolate back desperately. A little bit of a premature shot on Impervious, but you gotta do what you gotta do, right? So don't play Limit Break, for God's sake. You actually want to get hit by burns. You're gonna bring back Immolate. I'm just trying to see if we're gonna live. So we can only play one of these. I think you play Immolate. Couple of reasons. This guy gets one Immolate away. We're on a turn where we're shuffling our deck and could draw it again immediately. I didn't expect it to happen that way, yet here we are. Let's play Headbutt, bring back Immolate. I guess Armament's Ghostly Armor just to keep Armaments in the queue, but it's gonna be, like, real dangerous. In fact, it's not dangerous at all. Unless you consider a guaranteed death to be fraught with danger. I think we did okay. Let's do another one. Started to get somewhere there. But only just. Yes, give me a curse for a rare card. I'll stomach it. Look, I know, block deck, it can work. I love this question mark path. Yikes. I know block deck can work. You look at it, Juggernaut, and you go, that's the ticket. And I know Limit Break has not done anything for us in recent memory. But I also know that when I see victorious wins, there's like an 80% chance that they have Limit Break inside of them. We're not going to be too picky about what we take. Ooh, I mean, I will take one potion because we have one slot, and if we get a shop, we want to be able to remove this curse, which will cost 75, I think. Honestly, give me Clothesline. 2 turns of weakness out of that is pretty good. Now a single block, yeah, it does what we need it to do. Shuffle around, get 3 strikes, please. Yikes. Barely got it. Strength augmenting cards, please. No, but we will take an Armaments. I think that's an acceptable early pickup. Give me that maximum HP. Still not a shop. Oh, remove a card from your deck. Don't mind if I do. Okay, so Armaments goes first. So far, so good. And we're going to try to be maybe a little bit aggressive on these elites, but... You know, it's still... Without having, like, really any kind of cards that we're super proud of right now, we're... just feeling a little bit behind is all I'm going to say. You know, Twin Strike is fine, but it's not a run winner. Shrug is still very, very good. And, I don't know. I don't know if you're, like, my ideal enemy or what. So we're hoping to draw Bash. Either way, by not drawing Bash, there's an extremely good chance we draw it next turn. Ah! No big deal, just that low roll on a 1 in 14 chance. He's waking up either way. This is going to be one heck of a fight, let me tell you that much. Good start, good start, good start. Sure, we take 20 damage. That might save us from taking 100 later, so I'm thinking we'll hit you with that, hit you with that. What do we got coming up? Potentially pretty defensive turn, which sucks. Let's block, and we drew a defend, which proportionally raises our chances of drawing an attack next turn, I think. So I'm not sure if we Galaxy Brained that, but it feels okay. 20 damage again. We can do 21 to you, or we could do 19 with vulnerability, which I think I'd rather do. Next turn, you're going to die. But this was rough. We got Blood Vial. Pretty acceptable. I did think about Brutality. Vira. Limit Break now has a use. Brutality for me was like, oh, we have to fight an elite. I see how it is. I hate you. Brutality was like, if we get Rupture, we can get something out of it. But, dude, how are we going to kill these elites? Like, no fooling. How are we going to kill these guys? Getting a little low. Maybe one of them will drop an intangibility potion. Is that really... I guess that, like, at this point in our lives, that's what we look to as our future prospects. I mean, give me the shrug and then hope it's not combat. Hold on. No, definitely will not kill you. I still go to the question mark any day of the week, just in case it's a heal. This is very dangerous. I could have bashed him, which would have maybe started to put me ahead. $14. Oh, we got him. Just barely. We exhaust nothing. Well, really need the good first turn draw. Bash? No bash? Alright. We should live on this turn, but we gotta hit him extremely hard. And I don't know how we're gonna survive this next turn. 24 damage. Well, you have to block. You're still dying. Still dying. Still dead. Okay, we'll try again. One more time. I gotta celebrate. Yeah, alright. Start the dancing. It's alright. I don't regret it. We went for broke. We know we're going for enemies. Theoretical, but unlikely free elite. But you still go for it, I think. Alright, we're in the danger zone. 2 losses right at the start. Trying something a little different. Remove, transform, upgrade. We're going to transform a strike. Okay. We want to add more attacks, like, desperately. But I'm not mad to get an armaments. It's still a good early upgrade target, in my opinion. Remove. You know, I know we're going a little bit too thin on the ye old decks, but it is basically free. We're so close to getting a free elite. No, 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 no. We need an attack, please. I didn't mean to attack enemies. I meant to help us beat the elite that we were going to get for free. Well, out of these, I think... I mean, Rupture is awesome if we can build around it, so it might not be anybody's first choice there. But I'm going for it nonetheless. Now, if we're only going to fight one elite, we'd probably rather upgrade in advance of the fight instead of after. And Centennial Puzzle, sure. We have, like, nothing that really helps us against these guys. A Flame Barrier in the deck is quite nice. But, you know, basically we're waiting on Flex. Flex and 3 strikes is our dream turn. Embarrassingly enough. Well, I don't think we're going to lose too badly here. This guy's got to go. Starting to get terrible draw. Just trying to think. Flex plus 3 strikes is a kill. Flex plus 1 strike is just more disappointment. But this is not horrible. We're building a deck that is basically tunnel visioned around strength gain, which is why we took Rupture and Flex early. Flex I've been naysaying the crap out of for like 2 months. But I've come around to the idea that, you know, maybe early it might save you. Save you indignity, save you a loss. We just need to take an attacking card. We need you to not put any more dazes into our deck, and then we need to take a card that attacks, please. Just let me draw 1 strike. I'll even settle for Flame Barrier. Okay, we got it. We did take a lot of damage. Unceasing Top. Okay. I was just gonna say, give me Anger. But we will do Combust. Absolutely. So Carnage is important. Like, it can be really good. Let's go for it. I don't care. Bronze Scales. Now I'm going to leave. I'm scared. We have something to live for now. Who's our boss? With Unceasing Top, we could build an Armaments run. But I think we have to do Limit Break for certain. Did I say Armaments run? I meant Anger run. We could just have Angers in the deck that keep, you know, we get down to 0 cards, Anger. Hits Shuriken, 20 strength up. We need Limit Break, though. We might be able to roll Corruption as well. Limit Break is the 3rd piece of our Rupture, Combust, Limit Break combination. I feel like we would like a Whirlwind for some semblance of AoE. Okay, so this is how this is supposed to work. We gain 1 strength every turn without having to play Demon Form, which is like a pariah. Not the rapper, that's Parappa. Thank you very much. We want strength scaling cards. I just have to think. I think we rest. It kills me a little bit inside, but I think we need the rest. And we're going to pop this as well. And the reason the rest is so important is I think we're going to take like a decent chunk of damage. And I'm glad we rested. Even still, we have to kill him within 12 turns. And we have to take no damage in the process. So I think we're probably screwed. Haha. I really don't want to take 3 damage. This is a desperation play. Alright. So it is. We're dead. You know what? I'm going back to the Ironclad next episode. I'm unafraid. When you're going through hell, keep going. And this guy's putting us through hell. We're going to try it again. For now, though, thanks for watching. If you guys have enjoyed the episode more than I have, if you did click the like button, we're in the depths. We're in the doldrums. It can only trend upwards from here. It's an inflection point. It's a tipping point. We will return stronger, probably. As for now, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did click the like button, it was a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. See ya!